Welcome to the League of Know-It-Alls Weekly Recap with your host, Team Commissioner.
What's up, fellas? How we doing? And lady. Week 5 is in the books. Week 6 is in the books. We're on week 7. Sorry that these videos have been coming out kind of later during the week. I've been super busy with life. Some of you guys may know I have a weight loss program called Killing My Grass out front. So then the HOA gets on to me, and now I've got to go dig up my grass and put new sod down. So I've been doing that for the last week. So if you guys are free next Saturday and want to, join in and get some sunnies and some beers, come on over. While the game's on, it's a full-on invite. Just text me ahead of time or message me. And y'all are more than welcome to help me lay sod. But I doubt half of you guys are going to sign up for that. So that being said, let's get to the news. So to follow up last week, we talked about Antonio Brown's shoes. This week, Antonio Brown actually chose, I guess, a couple people from Florida when they played in Miami. For the Dolphins games, he paid tribute to Miami legends Marlins pitcher Jose Fernandez and MMA star Kimbo Slice. As you can see here, they're pretty wicked looking. In other news, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but it's kind of funny that I think Ezekiel Elliott is doing press conferences for ESPN after the fact in his underwear. No, I'm not just randomly checking dudes out in their underwear. That's fucking weird. But I think it's kind of funny that everyone on TV doesn't realize that he has no pants on. Like, seriously, if I was that reporter, I would be like, you need to put some damn pants on. Like, I can't even interview you right now. It's ridiculous. But, all right, let's move on to this week's recap. So first in the weekly recap, we have King Commissioner versus Lucky Strike. And I'm going to change my name this week to Good Luck Chuck, and this is why. That's right. Mr. Lucky Strike is the oh yeah lineup this week. Every week, man, I swear to God, I'm getting my ass kicked. And I actually crunched some numbers, and they're going to be kind of interesting. We're going to go over those at the end of this whole charade. But Lucky Strike with 177 points, man, whipped my ass. And he would have whipped anybody's ass this week. I mean, I can't win for losing this week, man. He had Brandon Cooks put up a 30 burger. David Johnson put up a 36 burger. Yes, I'm calling them burgers. And Gronk with 28 points. You add those three guys up on his team, they almost had the same amount of points as me this week. I mean, that's ridiculous. My team shat the bed. Oh my God, dude. This shit is killing me, man. Every person on my team had single digits except for Brian Hoyer, which AJ gave me shit about all week. He got me 15 points. And in daily, he paid off, so I don't want to hear it. I was right about one thing. Yeah, no. Lamar Miller, 34 points, and my kicker got me 12. Those are only 3 players on my team that got double digits. Stupid. And then I traded for Edelman, Giovanni Bernard away, and he is killing me right now. It is the curse of the Edelman, and I'm literally sitting him this week, and I'm probably playing Ty Montgomery for the Green Bay over this guy. He's not in a great matchup, but I'm sick and tired of it. It's going around. He's getting the targets. He just can't catch something is wrong. Something is wrong with Edelman, and I don't know what it is. So I'm changing my name to Good Luck Chuck because anybody who plays me basically fucks me. And fucks me and gets lucky and blows the fuck up. And I don't know why. It's just my luck this year. Next up, we got Gator Moskin at 87 points. Oh, I scored 98 points, by the way. Not even close. Gator Moskin, 87 points. Ballbuster at 140. Gator Moskin, unfortunately, had his QB kind of go out. Big Ben with 9 points. Cameron Meredith, 20 points. Great pickup there. John Brown and Delaney Walker really killed your team. I mean, combined, that's like 10 points. That's, oof, killed his team. Ballbuster, Cam Newton, man, 30 points. I'm telling you, this dude needs to get a concussion more often, man. That's ridiculous. ODB, 36 points, and I'm honestly really kicking myself at this point, Mr. Ballbuster, for not trading you Edelman for ODB because you wanted him, and it was a trade, and I said, fuck that, and now I'm really kicking myself in the ass. It's kind of interesting that you flexed Ware this week over a lot of the other options you had. I thought that was kind of interesting, but hey, good call. All Hail KBD is up next versus Team Webby. We have 107.6 versus 90.4. KBD won this one with Breezy taking the helm at 32 points, and Carlos Hyde hurt you bad at 5 points. I believe he got hurt, right? So yeah, that kind of sucks. Team Webster, Carr shot the bed, Cooper shot the bed, and I seem to notice a trend. I don't know if you knew this or not, but guess where they were playing? That's basically where they were playing. However, Cooper still got 20 points. Good for him, but he's about the only beneficiary out of that. Doug Baldwin, 5.1. Again, Monsoon. Look, uh, you need to change your team name, dude. We're over halfway through the season, and you're still Team Webster. Come on. I mean, seriously. Moving on. We have Philadelphia Bison at 109 versus Hulk Hogan, the lowest guy in our league, 79 points. Philadelphia Bison, Tom Brady got you 30 points. Ezekiel Elliott and his boxers got you 21 points. In the flex, you had Crabtree, 2 points, over Terrence West, who was on your bench for 26.3 points. Guess where Crabtree was playing. Basically, that dude was playing in a hurricane. And what are you doing with Josh Gordon on your bench, man? I mean, that guy and Charlie Sheen could be bunk buddies, all right? Because he's going to be in rehab a long, long time. There's no keeping that dude. Moving on. Terrell Pryor for Hulk Hogan got him 24 points. Nice job. Dude, what is going on with your QBs, man? 1 week, one scores 20 points, the next one scores 20 points. But they're always on your bench because you flip-flop them. Can't figure it out. Russell Wilson this week, 11.5. Stafford got you 28 points. You can never get it right, can you? Feel bad for you. Not really. Moving on. So now we have Murder Boners at 125 versus Geno Punchline, 65 points. I guess your team name is going to kind of come true since Geno's going to be the starting quarterback this week for the New York Jets. Dude, what happened to Fitzpatrick, man? Seriously, sidebar, what happened to that guy? You went from being a top 5 QB last year to just bottom, just shit in the bed, left and right, just laying in it like a pig. Anyway, Murder Boners had Eli Manning go for 24 points. Shady, who unfortunately is hurt because I have him in many other leagues, 36 points in our league. Murray got you 12, Julio Jones got you 26, and Jeffries got you 12. That's a hell of a lineup. That's, yeah, a lot of them are old men, but, I mean, they've survived pretty much most of the year this year. I mean, they're starting to fall apart. Shady's hurt, so. And Geno Punchline had Aaron Rodgers for 12.5 points. Shit the bed. It's basically your only double-digit player on your team was your quarterback, and you barely cracked 10 points. Antonio Brown got you 6.5. Emmanuel Sanders got you 6. Macklin got you 6. So, in case you guys didn't know, the reason I'm doing that video of the wind is because Oakland, I believe it was Oakland, Seattle, Kansas City, and there's another team. I can't remember the other team. Anyway, Seattle. So what happened was there was like 10 to 15 mile an hour gust winds there. And one thing that we really don't check as far as fantasy players, a lot of times I do check just because I play daily, but we don't check the weather. And sometimes that's a big factor. I mean, is it snowing? Especially now that it's coming up on wintertime, and especially like after that last, kind of hard lesson you learned. It's like nobody except Amari Cooper scored points in those two games. Like nobody. So anyway, moving on. We're going to the standings. This is why I'm going to tell you why I'm changing my fucking name. So the standings as is Philadelphia Bison, Lucky Strike, and Ballbusters are all 5-1. Murder Boners is 4-2. Webbies is 3-3. Moskin is 4-4, or excuse me, 2-4. Gino Punchline, King Kamish are 1-5, and Hulk Hagen is bringing up the rear with 0-6. So to give you an idea of what's going on, as far as me being Good Luck Chuck, okay, let's crunch some numbers, shall we? So I took everybody's points against and I averaged them. Okay. It's me and Hulk Hagen have the most points scored against them. If you take his 780 points against him out of the average, okay, out. My opponents have scored an average of 26 points more a week against me than anybody else in the league. An average of 26 points. How ridiculous is that? If you add in Hulk Hagen's 780 points that he has against him, the average comes out to 38 more points a week scored against me. I think that's ridiculous, man. I mean, just think about it. How many games would you have lost if your opponent scored 26 more points against you a week? Like, and then you get people that score 178 points against me. Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to beat that? Like, and it happened probably multiple times this week. I wonder how many lineups are against me this week. I haven't really checked that out. There is a silver lining. So, I checked out my schedule, right? And I'm coming into the super easiest parts of my schedule. Thank God. Right? We got Gino Punchline twice, which is a beatable matchup for me. I've got Hulk Hagen twice before the playoffs. All right? The only two that I'm worried about is Lucky Strike and Ballbuster. I got to play both those guys one more time. If I can beat Gino Punchline, Hulk Hagen both twice, and I win one of those other matchups, I go 5 out of the 6 next weeks winning. I'm 6-6, and I'm probably flirting with the playoffs, depending if a few things fall my way. So that being said, I'm hoping that I could still have a decent record this year. That I'm not going to shit the bed. I know my team is decent. I just, like I said, if you score 26 more points than the average person every week against me, it's like I can't win. I just can't this year. Hopefully next year I should be damn first, because what are the chances that people are going to score that many points against me every week? So, that being said, side note, I look kind of high or tired. I've been super tired, man. Working out in the yard is killing me. I'm getting it done, though, before the guys come over next week. I'm getting all the hard part done. If you guys want to come over, throw sod, let me know. I'm going to have food, beers, the game's going to be on. It's going to be cool. Well, with that being said, that is this week's wrap-up. I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm really glad about this league. I love the fact that we've got a league together where people talk and we're having fun. And, this is one of my favorite leagues. I'm glad you guys like the videos. I hear a lot of good things. So I'm going to try to keep them coming out. I'm sorry they're a little bit later during the week, these last 2 weeks, and probably even next week there might be kind of later in the week. As long as it's up before the weekend, I'm okay with that. I got a daily one coming out later this week. It's going to be it's going to be a daily one, but I'm telling you, I'm going to keep doing daily ones, but after this week, if I don't win, I'm probably going to join the club of quitting for the year, just because I don't understand what's going on. You got to score an average of 140 to 50 points to even place in the money. Like, It's ridiculous. I can't keep up with that. So we'll see how that goes this week. I'm hoping things will flatten out really well for me. So we'll just hope for the best. So anyway, this is your King Commissioner signing off, and I hope you have a great night.